Have you ever wondered if the heroes we see on screen are just as brave in real life? In this heart-wrenching exploration, we dive into the life of Anthony Ferraris, the Chicago fire actor who plays a firefighter. Is he truly a hero off-screen as well? Join us as we uncover the truth behind his journey, the sacrifices he makes, and the reality of being a firefighter. You won't want to miss the surprising revelations that will change the way you see him forever. Anthony "Tony" Ferraris is one of the most unique figures in the Chicago fire cast, not just because he plays a firefighter on TV, but because he is one in real life. While most actors spend months researching their roles to bring authenticity to their performances, Ferraris doesn't have to pretend. His decades of experience with the Chicago Fire Department, CFD, lend an unmistakable realism to the show, making him an invaluable part of the production both on and off screen. From the firehouse to the set, how Ferraris balances both worlds. Unlike his co-stars, Ferraris doesn't just clock in for filming. He also maintains his duties as a firefighter with Rescue Squad 2. This dual role means he often transitions from real-life emergencies to stage rescues on set, a balancing act that few could manage. In interviews, Ferraris has admitted that while acting is demanding, nothing compares to the physical and mental toll of actual firefighting. On set, if you mess up a line, you can do another take, he once said. But when you're in a burning building, there are no second chances. This grounded perspective keeps Chicago Fire rooted in reality, especially in high-stakes rescue scenes. Ferraris' presence ensures that the equipment, terminology, and procedures depicted are accurate, something that die-hard fans and real firefighters appreciate. Why Ferraris' role matters more than screen time. Though Ferraris isn't a main character, his impact on Chicago Fire is undeniable. He may not have the dramatic storylines of Kelly Severide, Taylor Kinney, or Christopher Herrmann, David Eigenberg, but his contributions behind the scenes are just as crucial. As a technical advisor, he reviews scripts, corrects firefighting inaccuracies, and even trains actors on proper equipment use. For example, in early seasons, some of the show's firehouse lingo and protocols felt slightly off, until Ferraris stepped in. Now, the way firefighters communicate during emergencies, the way they gear up, and even the way they interact at the firehouse, all feel more authentic. Will Ferraris get a bigger role in future seasons? Given his growing popularity among fans, some have wondered if Ferraris' character will get more screen time. So far, Tony, the character, remains a background figure, often seen in group scenes or assisting on calls. But with original cast members like Jess Spencer, Matt Casey, exiting the show, there's always a chance for supporting players to step up. However, Ferraris himself seems content with his current role. In interviews, he's expressed gratitude for the opportunity but has never indicated a desire to become a series regular. His priority remains his real-life firefighting career, though he hasn't ruled out more acting in the future. "I never expected any of this," he admitted in an interview with Chicago Magazine. "I just showed up to help drive the squad, and now here I am, years later, still doing this. It's been a wild ride." What real firefighters think of his dual role? Unsurprisingly, Ferraris has earned immense respect from his fellow firefighters. Many see him as a bridge between Hollywood and the CFD, ensuring that their profession is portrayed accurately. Some have even joked that he's the show's secret weapon when it comes to realism. But not all firefighters love Chicago Fire. Some critique the show for dramatizing certain aspects of the job. After all, real firefighting involves a lot more paperwork and routine calls than explosive rescues. Yet even the critics admit that Ferraris' involvement helps keep things as true to life as possible. Could Ferraris transition to full-time acting? At this point, it's unclear whether Ferraris would ever leave firefighting to pursue acting full-time. He's been with the CFD for over 2 decades and has spoken fondly of his crew. But as he nears retirement age, he may consider a new chapter. Interestingly, he's not the only real-life firefighter to appear on the show. Several other CFD members have had small roles or served as extras, though none have had Ferraris' staying power. If he ever did decide to act full-time, he'd have a unique advantage. Unlike most actors, he wouldn't need to research a role. He's already lived it. What's next for Tony Ferraris? With Chicago Fire likely to be renewed for Season 14, fans can expect to see Ferraris back in action, both on screen and behind the scenes.